Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay.
I can't. I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to another episode of La Twins Experience.
Let's see. Back on our bullshit.
Hey, y'all.
We're gone for a minute. Now we back with the jump off.
Let me pour some of this doggone rosé.
All I got today is water. I gave up alcohol for Lent.
You know, these companies, they always be sending me liquor.
Yes.
They like sending me liquor and I like receiving it.
Look, how'd you get it? Because I want some too. Lent will be over in a couple of weeks.
They just be the one couple of videos I did about wine and they just be hitting me up. I be like, send it on over. You want to send me some wine? I'll take it.
I want a company to send me another wig, but you know that last wig got stolen. I ain't got another wig since. So what you been up to? When was the last time we recorded an episode, and what have you been up to since we did?
Child, I don't know.
Let me see. When was the last time?
What had happened was, I don't know what happened.
February 2nd was the last episode, y'all.
Listen, I had a lot going on that month. I was about to hop on this plane for a long time, and you know, your girl went to Tokyo.
Hey,
that was fun. That was fun.
So I'm going to go ahead and start early our Black Girl Magic segment, and we are going to have none other than Miss Kim. Y'all, Kim has completed all of the world major marathons.
Hey.
One
of only 11,000 people. And I'm going to get into the stats to see how many Black people. I don't know if they break it down by ethnicity, but I'm sure it has to be such a minuscule number of Black people. Black women are probably even smaller that have completed all of those majors.
Because when Heather King hit her achievement, she was the first Black woman in the state of Georgia?
In the state of Georgia, which is crazy. I kind of think that I'm the first woman born in the Bronx to do it. That's what I think. I'm about to hit up Guinness.
As I said, you gotta. Oh, y'all. And Kim, aren't you in the Guinness Book of World Records? Tell us more.
In the Guinness Book of World Records. I didn't. Listen, child. They want us to buy the certificate. I'm like, can I get a digital copy to print? Like, okay,
you send me what one look like, and we're gonna make you one in PowerPoint. Take it down to Michael's, get it framed. How much is the certificate?
It's only $25, but
okay.
Like the race pictures were $200. I didn't even buy the race pictures yet. I'm still debating because they're $200. Like just on principle, I can't.
I bought my pictures from New York and my first marathon.
But they're usually like $60 max. Like $200 is a lot of money for race pictures, and half of the pictures ain't even me.
It's wrong. Mistaken identity.
It's a crowd because that race was it never like evened out. It was like people the whole time. So there's someone in all of my pictures. There's only like 2 or 3 good pictures that I like. So if I want just 2 or 3, it's $25 per picture.
So then you might as well get all of them.
It's I don't know. I'm debating, and they gave us a time limit. I think it expires in a week or something.
I said go ahead and buy it just because that's like such an accomplishment. Trick on yourself a little bit.
I just couldn't get it on principle. Like
I ran New York and lost my mind. I bought a jacket. I got that Tiffany charm. Kim, I bought the photos. Buy your photos.
Man, they want you to buy the photos. There was a medal they wanted you to buy. They want you to buy the Guinness certificate. Like, it's too much. It's too much.
I am mad the certificate is acting like Wikipedia. You know how you pull up Wikipedia and ask you for a donation? No.
Like, just give us a digital certificate. Like, I don't need the whole book with all of this and that and whatever. But y'all
So
keep that.
you gotta tell us. So you Black Girl Magic, you ran all the world major marathons, and tell us why you in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Because during the Tokyo Marathon, that's why I was in Tokyo, I think like 3,000 people got their 6th star, which means 3,000 people finished running all the 6 major marathons. So that was the most people at one time to get a 6th star.
So 3,000 people got it at this particular race, and only 11,000 people have ever received it. Wow.
And you know why? Because that race hadn't ran in like since COVID. So
everybody was...
Yeah, so everyone that was waiting or people that were trying to get it, they did the other ones that were open and then they got Tokyo. But yeah, that it was crazy.
Congratulations. Now, let me ask you this. They say less than 1% of the world's population has ran a marathon. How much of the world's population has, like, what's the percentage?
It must be 0.0000001 because it's only 11,000 people in the world.
And I can tell you, I can calculate. How many, are there about 8 billion people in the world right now?
Alexa, how many people are there in the world?
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the world population today is approximately 7.96 billion.
Okay, 8 billion.
It's 0.00001375 of the world's population has ran and completed all 6 of the world majors.
Wow.
Did you know if you on a calculator and you turn it to the side, it'll make it a scientific calculator on your iPhone?
Really? Let me see.
I did it one day by accident.
Oh, wait, 8 billion is 9 zeros. I don't subscribe to winter running. I'll see y'all when it's above 50 degrees.
I don't subscribe to running anymore, period.
Wait, my sister asked me, she was like, what's your next race? I said, I'm running in Oregon. I'm going from Vegas to Oregon.
Good luck with that.
Wait, she says, Donyetta coming too. I said, child, Donyetta don't run no more.
I ain't ran since Cash Money Records was taken over for the 9. The only place I run is to the dance floor when they say Cash Money Records is taking over for the 9 and the 2000.
Listen, yeah, y'all. So I'm out here. I'm running a half marathon in every single state.
Hey,
I got 22. I think I got 22. And I'm trying to hit the halfway mark before the end, which is only 3 more.
You got it.
I'm only registered for 1 right now, so I got to find 2 more. I'm not in a rush, though. I want to take my time. I want to see the country. I don't just want to do it. I want to experience my trip. Although it's the raggedy old United States, I want to see every state and see, what's there. And
because you already done Alaska. That's the one that I think would be the trickiest to get to. So, yeah, you got it. You smooth sailing from now.
Alaska was a mission. I ain't going back there.
Listen,
that thing was far.
How long did it take you to get there?
Girl, I went from New York to Chicago because there ain't no direct flights from New York. I think some people went direct from Atlanta though. So I think there's a direct flight from Atlanta, but from here there was no direct flight. So I went from New York to Chicago, which was like
from cold to cold.
Maybe? And then I went Chicago to Anchorage, which was like 6 or 7 hours.
How was the weather? The weather was nice though when y'all went. The time of year, right?
The weather was okay. It wasn't cold. It wasn't hot. It was like
in between,
late fall, early springish weather. So the weather was good, but it was daylight the entire time. I went in June.
I would feel like a geek monster
all day. They said the sun set. The sun may have set, but it was still light outside. I don't know how that works.
Interesting. I would feel like a geek monster, like I was on something and I'm just been up. Like
it was odd. And the hotels had blackout curtains, but like I couldn't sleep. I think my body knew that it never got dark, and I just, I did not sleep in Alaska. It was.
I would be like I drunk my pre-workout. Skin was tingling and like, oh God, when is the sun going down? I couldn't do it.
It felt like Tokyo, but it was dark and like I couldn't sleep in Tokyo either. I mean, I slept, but it was like it's 14 hours ahead of us. So at like 3-4 o'clock every day, I was asleep.
And yeah,
and then I was up at 11 p.m. and in the streets at midnight.
Eating ramen.
Eating ramen 24. I could live there. We need to go. I could
Does
live
it
there.
taste different? Because I don't like ramen anymore.
It tastes, there's broth. It is so rich and it's just amazing.
See, I don't like ramen anymore because let me tell y'all. When I tell you, me and my roommate in college used to go, you know how you go to the grocery store and it'd be like the case. We used to buy the case of ramen because on our little college budget.
Is not, no.
So no, like now I don't like ramen. And then flip over the pack of that instant ramen. That's why my ass on blood pressure medicine now.
That's sodium. That's sodium.
Baby. But it's got a whole day worth of sodium in it.
No, it's not those. It's the thick noodles, the broth, the ham in it. It's just, I can see why they're so skinny because all they eat there is ramen and beef.
Oh, that's well, we need to go. We need to go.
Oh, but
and I gotta go see Hello Kitty.
I there was so much stuff that I didn't do because after I ran the race, I was tired. I was like, I'm not going out no more. I got up and got dressed one day, went to breakfast, and I was like, I'm going back to bed. I'm tired.
Okay.
It was a lot. You need like a good 2 weeks to go to Asia. Like my little 8 days I was there wasn't enough. So I think I was there 7 days, but like all the travel, like the whole trip was like 9 days, I think.
Lay Twins does Tokyo.
I want to go.
That sounds like an adult movie. Let's not say that anymore. We're going to word it differently. So I think because Kim has made such an accomplishment, the person that we have down for Black Girl Magic, I don't really want to talk about her. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Now, we got a song pick of the week. And so we have a La Twins Experience playlist. How many we have, Kim? 3 of them now? Or we still got 2?
Yes, we got 3. We
got 3 playlists every week that we record. I'm not going to say every week. Every week that we record, Kim and I pick a song and we put it on the playlist. It's on Spotify for your listening pleasure. So this is our 3rd playlist. Go listen, jam out with us. So what is your song?
Subscribe to it.
Yeah, subscribe.
So I have moved on to the Spotify 2010s R&B playlist, and I have been. I'm digging the 2010s. The 2010s was on point. So I picked "Adorn" by Miguel. I love that song.
It is a song. It's
love it. When did that song come out?
Just like 27. Don't get me a Alexa.
2012.
When did Adorn by
Oh my god.
2012.
That's crazy.
Alexa, stop. I didn't ask her to play that. Alexa trying to get us copyright.
That song is 11 years old.
I didn't think that. I thought it came out like the late 2010s.
Oh my god. But let me tell you, where is Miguel?
You know, he's getting a divorce. I hadn't heard much from him.
Where the heck is Miguel? Because I love Miguel.
I saw him last year at a concert. I don't know what he's been doing since him and his beautiful wife. They were just such a beautiful couple together. They both beautiful.
Is he just going on tour now? Is he going to fade into oblivion? Let's see if he's on Instagram.
See, I don't even know if he got any new music out. Does he?
Miguel. What is his name? Oh, God. Now everybody going to pay for a blue check mark. I put in Miguel, and there's some... Who the hell is Miguel Raymond?
That sounds like a ramen person. Miguel Raymond. That's Usher Raymond's cousin, child. I don't know. I made that up.
Mm-hmm. He said he's a comedian. He got 848,000 followers. I don't know what that is. What is Miguel's Instagram? If I type in Miguel, he should be number 1.
Literally.
That's
what I see. He's the first one. Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just Miguel. He got 5 million followers.
I see him. Oh, I had to hit on accounts.
What is he doing with his hair?
Oh, his profile picture. What is happening? Thank you, Vanity Fair. He's in Vanity Fair this week. Ooh, what is his hair doing?
You see?
What's happening there?
Is he trying to go pro locks?
Oscars party. I don't know, man. These R&B singers, like, ooh, girls come first.
I saw that while I was looking at it. Seemed like since him and his wife separated, he's
Who just in the song? What is happening here?
See? He's on, oh, you see the teeth?
Ooh.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't like grills. Miguel, I don't know. Come back. Bring me some R&B. I'm like, I need some R&B music. There's nothing good out there.
I think Tyrese has new music out.
I don't want to hear no when I think of Tyrese, what did he say?
Do you want from me? I knew I was ready. I knew it.
That's all I can think about. Like, I don't even think about Tyrese in the back of the school bus singing a Coca-Cola commercial. Like,
I forgot about. We loved him back then, didn't we?
I know. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet? Damn, Tyrese has some good music.
Yeah. How you gonna up? I think we about to get hit with copyright.
Oh, that was good too, man.
That's one of my favorites. How you gonna change it up?
Well, remember him and Tank and who was the other one? They had a little group and they kept breaking up and fighting on Instagram.
Best man, genuine I can be. They had that song on the Best Man soundtrack. So the last time we talked to y'all, the Best Man probably had came out. I think so. Yeah, dang. We love y'all though. Let's see. My song is Kim's favorite. It is the HBCU anthem. Beyonce loved it. She included it in her Coachella lineup. It is Swag Surfing by Fast Life Youngsters with a Z on the end. Fly.
Every time I hear this song, I'm in Atlanta because they don't play that up here.
Y'all don't have HBCUs in New York, do y'all? I've never heard of an HBCU in New York.
No. Well, most HBCUs are down south except Howard and Hampton, right? Howard is probably like the furthest east you're going to get for a HBCU.
So I already know that we failed the math test. I do not want to get my black card taken because I don't know about let me see. Howard is in DC.
I think Howard is like the furthest north you're going to get.
Where's Langston? You know Alabama got a lot of HBCUs. Is Langston an HBCU? It's in Oklahoma. Is that an HBCU? Yep. It's in Oklahoma.
That is down south. That's
Oklahoma is not the South?
That's the Midwest?
Yeah. Oh, God, we're failing all this. Kim, we failing math, black culture, and geography. God, we
Wasn't
y'all.
that just in Oklahoma?
Were you?
No, that was Alabama.
Kim! Alabama, Oklahoma. Wait, and you hear me? I'm like, Oklahoma. I think you did go to Oklahoma. I was co-signing.
According to the Googles, Lincoln University and Chyna University are in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So there's two more in the Northeast. Oh, it's the best three. One of the best three HBCU colleges. Why they're not naming Howard in this list?
Howard is like the HBCU.
Oh, these are the top two: Lincoln and Chyna.
According to what?
I don't know.
To somebody lying.
I don't know. HBCU-colleges.com. I don't know who list this is. But there's at least two in Pennsylvania. Are there any?
Y'all got one in New York. It's in Brooklyn, baby. The Medgar Evers College is a HBCU located in Brooklyn, New York.
I see that, but I think they lying because that's CUNY. That ain't no damn HBCU.
It's the Medgar Evers College.
Don't believe Google's. That's just a lie. That's part of the CUNY system. That ain't no HBCU. It's white people walking all up and through there.
I was gonna try to give y'all one.
They lying. Google be like, look, and then the next thing says there's currently no HBCUs in New England.
Dang. So that does make sense. Like, because the state of Alabama itself has a lot of HBCUs.
So look, it says, why are there no HBCUs on the East Coast? In a nutshell, because of segregation, HBCUs were situated in areas with more Black populations. Makes sense. Spelman is the number one HBCU? I'm getting off of Google. They be lying.
Spelman? Maybe, is that based on like population?
I don't know.
I don't know how they rank. Because, you know, sometimes your school will be on there and sometimes it's not. I don't know how these lists are determined. One of my doctor friends told me that if you see your doctor on the list of best doctors, blah, 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 that they probably paid to be on that list. She said it's not based on anything for real most of the time.
How do you know? What did they go to? Your reviews on ZocDoc? Like
exactly. Like, how do you determine who the best doctor is? I don't.
Did they kill like less people than the other doctor? What is the criteria?
They didn't have to make as many insurance claims for killing people.
They had less malpractice lawsuits than every other doctor in the world. How do you become the best? Because I hate most of my doctors actually, so I don't know how any of them will be on the best doctor list.
Kill.
Name a doctor you like, because they all make you wait forever. I gotta find a new guy I'm overdue.
I like my therapist. Does that count? She's a doctor.
But you see her online or in person?
Now online. I used to see her in person before the Panorama.
So she can't be late online.
And then, you know,
it's different because you got your set time, right?
Let me think.
My what do they call your regular doctor?
General practitioners.
He's on time. Like I walk in and they take me to the back within like 5 minutes. He is the only doctor that I've ever been to that is on time. I had to fire my gynecologist last year because he had me waiting for 2 hours. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this any longer. You need to stop overbooking.
Now, I will say I like all of my doctors because I do live in Atlanta. Most of my doctors are Black or other people of color. I will say this, my OBGYN, I don't feel like I get the same attention and urgency because I'm just going for gynecological services. I don't need
women.
Yeah.
Like, where is the GYNs? I just want a GYN. Yeah. I don't want one that sees the pregnant women. Where are those?
Like lab work that I've gone there and gotten, I've had to call them to get the results. I'm like, and they be like,
they only care about pregnant women because they know they're coming in once a month and they getting that check every month for 9 months.
And I go once a year.
And I said, the last time I said, I'm not doing this. And this doctor delivered both of my sons. So I've been seeing him for a long time. And I think that they like bank on your loyalty to keep coming back, but you're not going to have me waiting for 2 hours.
Then we have to reschedule the podcast because you was at your doctor's appointment like at 8 p.m. once.
You remember that?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's when I fired his ass because I said, this is ridiculous. This is at least call me and say you running 2 hours late. So I could have did what I had to do. And you running late. Call me and let me come 2 hours later. Don't have me sitting around twiddling my fingers and then you're going to see me for 5 minutes and I'm leaving. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. He's fired. I don't care how long. I loved him, but no, you're not going to.
Hold on. Let me see if I can still do it. To Kim's former gynecologist. What is it? Gynecologist. See, that's what we get for trying to be shady. Let me see. I can't do it no more.
But how do you find a new one? Like, I don't want to have a new doctor down there. It's like,
I had to ask because my OBGYN, the one I had when I first moved to Atlanta, she shut down her practice. I think having your own practice is a bit too much. She's a hospitalist doctor now. And I had to ask I asked the women who worked at my primary care doctor. And then I asked like some female friends here in Atlanta. I was like, hey, who's your gynecologist? Weird conversation over brunch, but
I'm gonna have to do that. I gotta go.
Okay, y'all, let's get into this. I was about to say tea, honey. It sort of kind of is. We at Bullshit of the Week. That's the segment where we cover hot topics hot topics, latest news, and everything in between. First, oh Lord, this is messy.
It is a hot mess. Okay, so y'all know Donyetta don't watch no damn TV, so she ain't even see the episode that this drama stemmed from.
But I did see a snippet of it on Instagram, and I watched Swarm. That's TV.
That is Amazon. That's not TV. That is not TV.
I watched it on my TV.
Lord. So Xscape and SWV have a show on Bravo, and it's centered around them going on tour, but it's also about their personal lives. So the show is following them personally. You can see them with their mother, you know, tiny Kandi's with her family. T.I.'s not on the show because they probably didn't want to pay him, so he said, I ain't gonna be on this shit. And you know, everybody's on there. Coco's on there with her son who has long nails.
Taj, is that the other lady from SWV?
Taj is on there. Her husband was on there, and her son. So it's a family affair. You know, they're going deeper than just singing. So on the last, I think it was like 2 episodes ago, the sisters, Tasha and the other one, I don't even know their name. Tasha and
Tamika from Xscape. So which one was the lead singer?
Tasha.
She used to be heavy set back in the day.
Her husband, yeah. Tasha is the heavyset one. So she's one of the lead singers. So her sister accused her of stealing $30,000 in her royalty checks. So she said that the royalty checks went to her sister and she deposited them into her account, her and her husband. And of course, the sister denies this. So they were at their mother's house. They got in a big fight. You know, Tamika said that the mother always takes Tasha's side, which I think parents always have a favorite child, right? Not supposed to say it.
And then I was going to say, most parents won't say it, but yeah.
But they do, right? So she said
her mom does.
Always takes Tasha's side. And you could just tell by the way the mother was talking to, like, I felt bad. Like, I
did see that because I was watching YouTube, and so I saw that one particular episode when Tamika brought up them checks and they was at the mama house. The mama said, turn them cameras off or get the hell out of my house. And that's when I knew right then
it was true, right?
That's what I knew. And she said, Mama, you've been doing this. And she said, Mama, you knew they took my money and you didn't say nothing. Her mama made them turn them cameras off, baby.
And you know what? I just saw something today where Rocky, which is Tasha's husband, he was doing an interview, I think it was a podcast, and he said that the royalty company sent the money to them by accident. That's what he said.
So it was direct deposited?
I don't know if it was a check or what. He said the royalty company got them mixed up, which sounds like a bunch of bullshit, because if they did that, why you didn't cut the check back to your sister?
And she still hadn't got her money. Where is her money?
I mean, to them, like, y'all driving around in Maseratis and shit, like, they must be rented, because why you worried about $30,000?
And she did say that.
It's the principle.
When she was crying, and because she was telling it to Tiny and Kandi on the snippet that I saw, and she was like, y'all know I don't ever go against my sister. And she said, I used to even go against y'all, like the group members. She said, even when my sister was wrong. And you know, Kandi, she be making faces. Kandi was like, and you used to, and Tiny was like, Tiny was like, yeah. And so she was saying that, she said, I told my mama that they took my money, and my mama said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They maybe need the money. And she said, I was pregnant with my youngest and my daughter was in college. How come you didn't think I needed that money? And I knew then that her mama does treat her differently. Because she was crying, and then when no fake tears. And then
even on the last episode that am I episode behind? On the last episode that I saw, the mother came over to her house and she broke down and she told her, like, you always take the other sister's side. You know, I feel like you don't care about me as much as you do her. And the mother like finally cracked a little bit. And, you know, she said, it's not like that. I love you. You know, they hugged it out, but you could tell there was still tension. Yeah. But I'm gonna need Tasha to give come up with that 30 G's to give her money back, because you driving a Maserati. Either stop renting that Maserati for this show, or I'm gonna need you to give your sister her money back.
Because think about it, Kim. You got a sister, I got a sister. Even if, let's say, the story is true, they got both of the sisters mixed up and they sent both of the checks to one. I'm going to give my sister her money.
Hello? I'm going to cut her a check and give her the money. Like,
that's
you knew
my
you wasn't supposed to
sister.
get double, or you knew that this was not for you. So he admitted that the company got it mixed up. I only heard a snippet. I didn't hear the whole interview, so I didn't hear him say that we paid her back.
Because they hadn't.
And if she's still talking about it today, they obviously have. It's a sad state of affairs. Like, money can break family up, man.
Let's see what else we got on here for bullshit of the week, because we gonna catch up, y'all, on all the tea. Yeah, this is a positive. Black Chyna has had enough of the fillers, the Botox, the implants, the enhancement surgeries. And y'all, she is purging her whole body. And she is also asking y'all to call her by her government name, which is Angela White. That sounds like a rich bitch,
lying.
don't it?
She is lying. I love
you
that
think
name.
So?
You do not get your silicone sucked out of your butt and you want a red carpet 2 days later. Ain't no way.
Well, we know when she posted it. We don't know when she did it. I popped up and said, hey, I got my fibroids removed, but I waited until it was about 3 months before I told y'all.
Child,
Kim knew.
I don't know what had happened, but the math ain't mathin'. So I need to see the behind too. I gotta see it because K. Michelle got her shit removed and her shit deflated. And she had to keep going back and getting surgeries to plump it. Now her booty bigger. She got it again. You seen her lately?
No, but I'm supposed to go see her in concert next week.
Girl, look on her Instagram and look at her latest video. Her butt is like whoosh. She got another BBL.
And I was reading somewhere, like, because Black Chyna has silicone in her butt, and she was saying, like, the doctor that was doing is like, sometimes you can't get all that silicone out because, like, if the muscles in your butt like infused to it, you sort of like stuck like Chuck. But let me see.
That's why K. Michelle had to keep going back. Like, she had a lot of
I'm trying to see K. Michelle's booty,
but
she won't post it no more. I can't see it.
She posted a new video. Someone else posted it, and then it was like on her page or something, and I saw it. I said, her butt is looking mighty big for somebody that got their silicone taken out.
So how do they do it? Like, when you get silicone, because I remember Kourtney Kardashian got her implants removed. So do they have to also do like the surgery for people who've had like extreme weight loss? They have excess skin, or like, do they have to go through and like tighten it as well? Or is it because your booty is a big muscle anyway? How does that work?
Well, implants, the silicone is inside of something else. When they put silicone in your butt, I think they're just injecting it directly into your butt. So that's why it can move. And
so it's not like the silicone for your boobs, like in that little bag.
I don't think so. I think they inject it because people were going, they were going to basements and getting it done.
Cardi?
Yeah. Like, so they were like injecting stuff into
that
their
is
behind.
True.
They weren't like getting surgery.
Ain't no way.
I don't know, child. Listen, y'all did this in y'all 20s. Now y'all coming up in the 30s and y'all rethinking these things. And
the thing about Black Chyna is, like, I don't think she needed the fillers. So she got her fillers in her face was dissolved. She removed her breast implants and she removed the silicone implants from her bottom. Black Chyna always had high cheekbones. I don't know why she felt like she needed the fillers, but she also had a nice body. Like when Drake gave her a shout out before she had even started dating Tyga, like, if you look at those interviews and like pictures of her, she was cute and had boobs and a butt. But somewhere along the way, you get in this Hollywood life and you feel like you need more and more and more and more. And now she's like, she got baptized last year on her birthday, and she says she wants all this stuff out. She's going back to her roots. She even changed she don't even do the long pointy fingernails no more, y'all. I think she wants to do movies, and nobody picks the bimbo really to be in the movie.
Child, I don't know what she's doing, but I wish her well. Didn't Wendy Williams just say that?
Well, Wendy been up too.
I wish you well.
And she wants to go by her birth name, Angela White. That sounds like a rich woman, don't it? Angela White.
I know one thing. She better not quit OnlyFans. She said,
what is she doing on there?
Oh, she probably posting her titties and her ass and what else they doing there?
You know, some people on there eating crab legs. Some people showing feet.
No,
it's some weird people out there.
She was on there showing skin.
Hey, and I did see her say that, you know, she has a daughter, Dream. She has a son with Tyga and a daughter with Rob Kardashian. And she, you know, when you have daughters, it change how men and women move a little bit. I have noticed that. Here goes some more now I was going to say Housewives. It is Housewives drama, but at the same time, it's Xscape. Y'all, Tamar, Todd, and Kandi still going at it. Arguing.
Tamar is so messy. She is just... You don't see Toni Braxton staying none of her business in these streets.
Toni
is she
would
even still
never.
A Birdman? Is she
we
still
don't know, because Toni would never.
Toni, all these years Toni been famous, we don't know not a thing about her. All we know is that she had them boys with the dude from Mint Condition. We don't even know his name. They
got a nice quiet divorce. She had some bankruptcy issues, and we still don't know her business.
We don't know nothing, but Tamar, she just can't help herself. Like, I didn't even know. So apparently months ago, she posted that she had an encounter with a celebrity couple and they threatened her.
And that one of the ladies was a housewife and her husband was a political person in Atlanta. So people automatically assumed that it was Eva and her husband who was in politics. I forget his name. Eva Marcel? How do you say her name?
Yeah, Eva Marcel.
Marcel.
Her husband, I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But he's an attorney. He's not even in politics.
And, you know, Tamar put it out there that she had got into a run-in and that the political husband of the Real Housewives of Atlanta ran up on her, you know, like checking her, which is weird because a dude shouldn't be running up to a woman anyway. So people automatically thought it was even her husband, but Tamar didn't make it clear. So we're speculating, which you sort of kind of want people to do because you stay in the blogs. Turns out she was talking about Kandi and Todd. So
why did you feel the need to run to the internet and post this in the first place? Why?
Because what have we ever heard about Todd running up on somebody?
Todd's so little. Who he running up on?
And literally, I've seen him and Kandi at a Beyonce concert. I think I clear him. And I ain't even being funny. Like, he was a nice guy. Like, he was trying to go to concession stand at the Beyonce concert. And I'm not going to say he's a nice guy. He didn't do it because everybody's experience is different. But it all stems from the fact where, you know, Kandi has alleged that Carlos King, I don't know who Carlos King is. I just know the name. He's a Real Housewives of Atlanta producer. Kandi alleges that Carlos King tried to steal the rights to the Xscape story. And she was speaking out about it. And Tamar and Carlos King are friends. So I think it was TMZ. Somebody asked Tamar what she thought about it. And she was like, Carlos King is my friend and he don't need to steal from nobody. And I don't know what all about that is. And that's false. So then Tamar and Kandi, I guess they're performing together. And Tamar runs up to Kandi and is going to speak. And Candy's like, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. And apparently, because you know what I'm saying? And then allegedly that's when Todd stepped in, and it just gets messy from there.
And I saw something today when Kandi said that they were in a hallway. It was backstage at a concert. She said there was 30 people walking back and forth in the hallway. She said it did get heated between them.
Because Candy's a tourist.
They were having a disagreement. She said it was going up and down. They were having a disagreement. But she said, that's it. I don't know who to believe, child, but Tamar could have kept this to herself.
Keep it
and worked it out behind the scenes. Like,
Eva, And then allegedly Tamar's fiance from this Queen's Court then stepped to Todd, and he said that Todd apologized and was embarrassed for what he did. But Eva was like, if you was going to say it, then you could have said who did it, because now you got people speculating and assuming that it's me and my husband. And she's like, and I don't even have nothing to do with this mess.
Ooh, so wait,
it's messy.
Eva said that.
What she said?
Eva has said that Tamar is wrong. Her vague IG posts are messy, and she misled fans into thinking that Eva was a part of the drama.
Yeah.
Wait, have you seen Tamar's boo? He has billboards all over Atlanta. He's an attorney, JR something.
I seen his picture, and I seen that little weak proposal on Instagram where, child, let me tell y'all about these non-black men. He looked like your stereotypical non-black man that goes to the black barbershop and get his hair cut.
And you know all his kids are with black women. How many?
No, he got like 5 kids by 4 women.
Something like that. He sound black. He act black. We always say, how can you act a certain kind of, but we know how it is. We know how it is. This
dude got a temp fade. He got a boosie fade, y'all.
Like, he goes to the barbershop. Like, he don't go where the white boys go. He hate his bestie is black. Like,
he wears Stacey Adams looking type shoe. You know, one of them suits.
The dude think he black. Like, I don't.
It's giving
short.
John
Like,
B. Here go Kim with those short men.
Listen, I be sending Donyetta posts when I see these cute ass white men with black women. I be like, where they at? Where do they live?
Kim and I have a secret mission. We're gonna find me a cute white guy, and I'm gonna live happily ever after. That's our objective.
He's not one of them.
No, he's not one of them, Kim. He's from New Orleans or something, ain't he? Like, he got swag, but no.
Yeah, like, he ain't it. Like, if there's like a fine white guy you gonna find, he ain't it.
And typically when you meet like white men that go by the name JR, they be like more of like the hunting, I wear that camo overalls type dudes. Nah, this is like a black JR.
Yeah, I don't like him.
It seems so fake from what I've seen.
Chaser attorneys.
Girl, bye. Scam. One of them scammers. Kim was trying to be nice. A scamming attorney.
He is he's the personal injury attorney. Like, he's one of those. Like,
which is why he would have a billboard. Of course. It makes so much sense now.
Yeah, like, I gotta pass on that.
He's cute though.
No, I don't like the way he look. He ain't for me. And
I tried to give the man a compliment.
I think when they went to the pool party, he kept his shirt on too. He ain't even got muscles. Like, if you could be like,
wait, what pool party?
They had a pool at the show Queen's Court is what it's called. The dating show that Tamar, Nivea, and Evelyn were on. I don't know. All the episodes dropped at one time. I watched them all like a couple weeks ago. So they were in a house. The men moved in after a few weeks, and they had a pool party at the house. And the dudes that had the muscles, had the shirts on at the pool party.
But he did.
He was one of them. I ain't seen no peach nipples. I seen his t-shirt.
I just put up this picture and that boosie fade came up, and I want to scream. I'm going to put his picture up too. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to pop the picture up while we talk about it so y'all can see this boosie fade.
Here go my cat. What you about to do, cat? What's she looking at? I be thinking there's a ghost in here. She just be staring.
Kiki trying to let you know.
Now she yawning. I don't know, child. He ain't the one. Hey,
I don't even know if y'all got the point of that story because it was so messy that it didn't even make sense when we was saying it. It's just messy for no reason.
The moral of this story is Tamar needs to just chill. Just chill. Like, ain't that why you got fired from The Real? Because you always popping shit.
Oh,
remember that?
Yeah. And quiet as it kept. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to put everything on the internet. We didn't know that happened. We never would have known if you didn't run to the internet and tell half of the story.
Kandi ain't put it out there
at all. Kandi was somewhere opening up another restaurant or doing another business deal.
getting her coins.
Here you go, being messy. Stuff. We did not need to know that. Let me see. What else we got? Child. Y'all. Well, I'm sort of not sad about this, so I can stop setting my alarm clock and Kim will stop sleeping through these things. Beyonce and Adidas have walked away from their Ivy Park partnership because it is alleged that Beyonce was still making money. However, Adidas was losing money on this partnership, and they lost something to the tune of, what was it? Some millions, wasn't it? Adidas was going to lose about $10 million on Beyonce in 2022. However, in the contract, I think she
wasn't $100 million.
Let me see. Oh, here go Tamar story popping back up after I done left. So it says at the end of 2022, Ivy Park was predicted to reach 40 million in sales, but that was down from 93 million the year prior. Although Adidas was positioned to lose at least 10 million in 2022, Beyonce was set to make the same amount in compensation as previous year's 20 million. And this is according to Billboard.com.
Because she's about her coins. She's like, I don't care if this shit don't sell. Y'all still go pay me. Listen, that's because, look, I think I only purchased from 2 drops. I got the blue one. No, 3. The black one that we both got.
And I still can't fit
but
that
I only
shirt.
got one thing, for everything else was sold out. But I love those pants, the black pants with the gold stripe. I got the blue drop, which was I got a sweatpants and a hoodie, and I got the red drop, another sweatpants and a hoodie. That's all I got.
I got the black drop. When did she have that bright orange? I got those shoes.
I think that was the first one, right?
Like it was like a neon orange. I got the Ivy Park like slides. I got the black drop. I've never worn either of those because the shirt does not fit. And I don't think the pants do at this point. I'm probably going to have to sell that. The tags are still on it. DM me if you can wear a size small. I don't. Not no more. I don't know. Remember I sent you that picture of that shirt and I was like, and then I got 2 sets from the red and they fit, but I'm just not at the point where I got to get my body back to where I do team sports bra in my workout clothes.
I just think like a lot of those clothes were not wearable
at all.
And like a lot of that stuff was like one time only wear. Like where you going to keep wearing a long ass trench coat that's like patent leather and like, it was just, and it was expensive.
I wear the slides, and when I wear them out and about, usually it's like gay men that'll be like, where'd you get those? And I do love them. I do love the slides. Gay men in Atlanta be like, girl, where'd you get them? Or they'll have them on, and so, people will come up. But the clothes, I've never been in the gym and saw anybody wearing those clothes. I've never been at a race and saw anybody wearing those clothes. I never see any of my day-to-day friends posting that they're wearing those clothes.
Wait, I did race in the tights. I got those red leopard. No, they weren't leopard. They were
the snake ones.
Yes, I got those. The tights and the shorts. I ran in both of those once.
See,
because I don't want to repeat the outfit.
I think I do have one of my girlfriends from college. She's a big sneakerhead. Like she giving y'all dudes a run. Y'all, baby, her shoe game, her sneaker game, can't touch her. She will take some of the Ivy Park, like the leisurely wear, like the unisex, more relaxed type stuff, and match it with her shoe collection. I've seen that. But outside of that, I don't know anybody. Me and Kim was the only ones that I used to see scrabbling on the website trying to get that stuff. Y'all,
remember at the beginning, we couldn't even get nothing because like everything was sold out at the beginning.
I got an orange swimsuit, remember, with the slides. That swimsuit was, baby, let me tell y'all.
Cut. Like, where you gonna wear that? It was like a thong in the front.
I had a myomectomy, which means when I had my fibroids removed, they cut me like a C-section. Baby, you can see about 3 inches of my scar on either side of that swimsuit. I can't wear that.
Like the way my body is set up, I got hips. Like I don't wear that high stuff. I wear like hip huggers. Like
high-waisted hip hugging.
Like I don't wear like those. I don't wear that. That ain't working.
And like, the sizing,
I wear something with the cheeks out, but I'm not wearing. No.
So I think I got the bottoms in a medium, which is the size of all the leggings I have from that collection. But the swimsuit bottoms in a medium was giving like diaper booty in the back. It was weird. I never wore it. I think I put it in a Goodwill box instead of selling it. Damn it, Donyetta. So we alluded to Swarm. Now, Kia, did you watch Swarm?
I surely did not.
So Swarm is Donald Glover's.
It was weird, so I wasn't watching it.
Oh, weird is not the word. It's beyond weird. Weird is not the word. That shit. I was sitting there like, at one point I had to turn my TV off and I was like, I can't watch this. This is weird. Swarm is Donald Glover's. So Donald Glover's is Childish Gambino. And the show ATL. Donald Glover produced Swarm on, what is it, on Prime?
Amazon.
Amazon? Yeah, Amazon Prime. It is, I don't even want to say loosely based. It is 7 episodes about a
series?
It's a series.
I thought it was a movie.
I did too. So, when I sat down and saw it was a series, y'all already had lost me right there. But I finished it. It is, I'm not even going to say loosely based. I'm going to tell y'all what the show is about. It's about a mega star. It is a black female. Her fan club is called the Swarm I think they're the Hive. You see where I'm going with this?
It's the Beehive.
She has twins. She is a mega star. And her fans are a little overzealous and they attack people. And this show is based off of a fan of Nyjah that is going around. If you've ever said anything bad about Nyjah on the internet, she's going to find you and bash your head in with a rock, literally and figuratively.
The star?
No, the fan. She runs the Hive like social media accounts, and she paid $1,800 for tickets to see Nyjah. Y'all sound familiar? And at the beginning of every episode, they flash something that says all similarities and likeness are intentional. And when she goes crazy, you hear like bees buzzing. They show a snippet where somebody said something bad about her and her Hive attacked the person's Instagram and they left bee emojis in the comments.
Is Beyonce a producer?
They don't list her as one, but I'm thinking because Chloe was in it.
Did you see Parkwood on there?
No, but they did have a Nyjah fan talking about how her fan base isn't crazy. They just really love her and they would do anything for her. And he had on that burgundy and orange Ivy Park outfit.
I can't.
They just hit the Adidas logos. Nyjah is from Houston, Texas.
Oh, come on. So, yeah, it's intense. Beyonce would not let this go down if she was not involved. Okay?
Especially with Chloe in it. And I'll never forget. Remember back when Lemonade, I want to say it was Lemonade, came out and they were attacking Becky with the good hair and Beyonce told the fans to stop and the fans turned on Beyonce? Y'all remember that?
Listen, I don't think I would have watched this.
So I watched it because the similarities were just striking and it makes you cackle because some of the stuff that this obsessed fan was doing. Oh, she bit Nyjah at one point when she finally snuck into a party and met Nyjah. She bit her. Y'all remember when Beyonce got bit and we were trying to figure out who did it? I personally think that Beyonce high key secretly was in on this and she wanted to secretly let us know that we be crazy sometimes.
I think that she is definitely in on it. Has to be. There's no.
Because why would Chloe be in it if she's Beyonce's artist on Parkwood Entertainment? This had to be cleared to the highest of levels.
She get some coins from that.
Beyonce's very intentional.
For sure.
But that girl, when I tell you, if you talked about Nyjah on Twitter in 2013, this young lady is going to come up to you and she'll act like she's starting a conversation and she'll say some weird shit like, who's your favorite artist? And you're like, what, girl? And then say, I don't know, Lil Boosie. You think Boosie is better than Nyjah? Boosie doesn't even have a Grammy. Like she's saying that, like such and such didn't even have a Grammy. And then this little petite thing, like she has bashed people's heads in with rocks. She done ran over a girl in her car and backed up.
I don't like this show. I can't believe you watch this.
Cause after a while, I was like, I gotta see how Beyonce fans are perceived. And I chuckled because some of that stuff did happen and it's spot on. Y'all be going a little too far.
Play?
Chloe plays the number one fan's sister. And the reason this came on my radar is because there's a snippet of Chloe Bailey from Hallie and Chloe. Hallie and Chloe are Beyonce's Parkwood Entertainment, and Hallie's about to be the first Black Little Mermaid, and Chloe is starting her own solo career, but they're sisters in a group. And what is it, Damson? Whoever Lori Harvey's maybe by now ex is, but
Damson Idris from Snowfall. I know you don't watch Snowfall.
No, but I heard of it. Listen, y'all, Kim be sending me all the nasty stuff. If it has ever been a ding-a-ling pic leaked or a home video leaked, I wake up and every morning Kim never misses. Kim is my plug, honey. And Kim done sent me this slip.
About it, I had to go onto it and find it.
Because Kim was like, and then all it said was, I wake up to a link and it said, not our Chloe or something. I was like, what is Kim talking about? And I clicked it. Y'all, Chloe is getting back shots like a pro by, Damson? Damson. Let me tell y'all. So that's why I watched British,
it. Right?
Oh, he is so fine. So he's like a British Nigerian? Oh, I love it.
Is he Nigerian?
Something like that, because I just saw him say it. I don't know if he sounds it, but I've heard him say something about his mom was like, you're a drug dealer? He's like, Mom, I'm an actor. What are we talking about? But I watched it because Chloe's getting these back shots. When I tell y'all those back shots occur within the first 90 seconds of episode 1, and Chloe is dead by the end of episode 1. Spoiler alert, Chloe dies the first episode. She commits suicide.
So they did that to get people to watch the show.
It was no reason. They could have had a intimate or a sex scene. There was no reason for it to be what we saw. Them back shots were totally unnecessary. But I say all that to say these stories are so messy. We were going to tell y'all that Malia Obama is a writer on Swarm.
What a segue.
Oh, y'all. We might as well keep talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Jay-Z's net worth is estimated now he was already a billionaire. It is, according to Forbes, Jay-Z's net worth is now $2.5 billion. So he ain't coming off that list no time soon.
He getting coins.
It says back in February, Jay-Z sold 50% stake of his Doozy cognac back to his parent company, Bacardi, for a reported $750 million.
Whoosh.
The ranking made Hove the 1,203rd richest person in the world.
2,000.
1,203rd richest person in the world. The richest person is the LVMH Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton CEO Bernard Arnault. He is worth an estimated $216.1 billion. So it's a big gap.
French, huh?
You know, Louis Vuitton is my boo.
Hey.
And then Billboard recently named Hove the best rapper of all time, and he holds the most Grammys for a rapper with 24 Grammys.
That would probably make him the best.
We added a segment the last time we did a show back in February. And it was called What Would You Do? So we found these articles where it's a scenario. Most of the ones I've been finding, like somebody will write in and like ask Reddit, and it's like a situation. But this one, let me put it up. Justin LeBoy put it on Instagram, and it said, ladies, at one point, did you realize the man you thought had money was broke? What was the first sign? Share your story. This is a safe place. So the comments was crazy, and I can't get them to pull up now because I don't know what my internet is doing. But, you know, I rarely comment on anything. And so do I even want to tell this? I put an example of one time I was dating this man, and I knew he was broke. when he was sort of kind of sad because nobody had called to tell him happy birthday on his birthday. But what had happened was is his phone was disconnected because he ain't paid the bill. So people were calling him to wish him happy birthday. He just didn't know it. And the only reason he figured it out, y'all, is because his sister sent him a text and he was on my Wi-Fi. So the text message came through.
Hiya? What? I'm speechless. How? Why you didn't pay your bill?
And he was like, will you call my phone? And I was like, what? He said, my sister said she tried to call me for my birthday and it went straight to voicemail. And I was like, okay. And so I call his phone and it's the doo-doo-doo. The number you've dialed has been, baby, that thing was disconnected. So he paid his phone bill with his birthday money. And then people started calling him for the rest of the day.
Wow. See, I got my phone bill on auto pay, so I ain't gonna happen. But I will say, one time, I ain't even gonna say this.
Yup, I said one, you gotta say one.
No, it's not about. I haven't dated a lot of guys. Like most of the guys I dated, I was young, so there was like nothing to be broke about.
Cause you met your cousin in college, right? Like your 20s. What did I say?
I met him,
I said your cousin?
Yeah,
what did I just call him?
cousin.
Not your cousin. I meant husband. I was trying to say it like Jack A. Harris, husband, and it came out like cousin. You met your husband in college. Yeah, in your early 20s, like.
Yeah, like, but I don't know how, like, I've been seeing some stuff going around on the internet about how you in your 40s and you knew that a man was
my God.
from when you first met him. He was living in his car and you proceeded to move forward with the relationship. So you knew what you was getting into, right? That's what had happened. You knew from the jump that he was broke and you were going to be footing the bill for this relationship. Because what else could happen? Like, what did you think was going to happen? But is that like a double standard? Because if a woman didn't have a lot of money, then the man
would be her savior. Yeah, it's okay for women not to have as much as men.
But the man would foot the bill and it would be fine. But if a man is broke and the woman foots the bill, then it's a problem.
That's true. That is a double standard.
But if the
Kim.
woman knew going in that said man was broke, so you knew from day one and you continue with the relationship anyway, can you really blame the man for
never not being broke? It depends. So, yeah. There's so many caveats to that. I'm trying to think.
I mean, he can like promise and say he's gonna do all of this from the beginning, but if a man is broke in his mid 40s and like, I don't know why you would waste time with this. Because he didn't change, right? He was the same from the beginning to the end. He was the same. He didn't change. You changed.
It depends.
Lifestyle. You changed. He didn't change.
I think sometimes we be thinking we've met people and they're going through a rough patch. And sis, that's just, no, this is not a rough patch. His whole life is rough and it's not going to get any better. So yeah, it's different if you meet like a big executive at Twitter and then Elon Musk bought the company and fired everybody. Like he has legitimately been doing. And now this man just needs to find another big executive job. That is different than meeting Tyler Perry at the time, because Tyler Perry is the perfect example. If you met Tyler Perry 20 years ago, he was sleeping in his car. Legitimately, he said so. Today, he's Tyler Perry. When Michelle Obama met Barack, she said on that first day, she can look down at the floor of his car and see the road. He's now Barack. So it needs to be some serious discernment. It's a difference between meeting somebody who has not reached their full potential or who is going through a hard time and meeting a bum. It's a fine line, but it's a difference, ladies. So some of the ladies in this Instagram post say stuff like when they realized their man was broke. One lady said, by date 3, I realized he kept repeating the same outfit and refused to take his hat off. One lady said, when men go broke, they start trying to fight their girlfriend. Be safe, ladies. One lady said, after we got back from vacation, he started acting mean. You know they broke when they act mean. One lady said, any man who say you got it big money or you got it, y'all, and any man who be like, oh, you got it big money, oh, you got it boss, run. That nigga is mad. Run.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
one lady said when we went to his mom's house and his little brother spazzed on him for wearing his jeans and shoes. When they start referring to you as boss, big baller, and money bags, just run. He's broke.
That's what you said.
One lady said he kept calling me big money.
I don't know. It's like, it depends at like what stage you're at in your life as well.
At our big age, you can't be sleeping in your car.
No. And like, you got all these kids. The kids are grown, right? So what's the problem?
Oh, damn.
I don't know.
Well, would I date another man that was broke? No.
No.
Especially after that experience. And that's just a nice story that I could tell y'all about that one particular person. It was a mess. Yeah.
The moral of this story is know what you're getting into
before you like him.
And if you are going to commit, you cannot get mad later that what you committed to has not changed. I'm just saying. Also, keep your business off the internet. We don't need to see that. We do not need to see that. Some things just need to be kept private. Everybody does not need to know your business.
We just talked about that with Tamar.
I'm just saying, yeah, y'all so quick to pick up y'all Androids and post shit on the internet. Like, wait,
I caught that. Kim said y'all be posting this stuff on y'all Androids. Don't let her play in y'all face like that. I caught that. Now I want to know, do these people have Androids that we...
Just let the Android cool off. Just let it rest to the morning. You ain't gotta run to the internet. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of Lay Twins Experience.
Don't forget to follow us on all the socials. We are La Twin Experience on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and we are La Twins EXP on Twitter.
Yes. So we will catch y'all in the next one.
Bye.
Later.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and/or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.